Hello everyone, this is Ildiko here. This is going to be step 4 in the Journaling by 5 project that is set out as a challenge by Shannon Green. Don't forget to go check her video and instructions on how to work with this whole challenge. The step 4 is about adding images and words, and as you see, I have set up here on my work surface my pages, my phone is a timer. On my left, that means on your right, I have several pictures cut out from magazines, from napkins, and some other ephemera that I thought I would be able to use. And on my right, I have a ton of quotes and words cut out. As you will see in the video, I will only use one of them, or maybe two. So I'm waiting for free play to be able to really use them. So as you see, I am working with images that for a few of my pages I already selected, but most of them I'm trying to select randomly, just the way we're supposed to be doing it. It took me a lot of time to really select and be able to find images from magazines. I glued down most of my favorite napkins on cardstock and I fussy cut them out. I also checked my ephemeras and stickers just to make sure that I have a lot of stuff that's available for me. So I would have a lot of variety, a big variety of images to select from. I still think that this was the hardest step for me because usually I create my images in my journals and I make sure that the image is supporting my idea, a quote or a word, and this one is thinking backwards. That's kind of hard for me. No wonder I consider this step for me as a fail, especially that most of the images I selected did not have anything to say to me, so I didn't have an idea about what the journal page could be about. Also, most of the backgrounds I really liked, and I did not want to mess them up with silly image or something that would not fit with the rest of the pages. So I'm really trying to find something that would work in color. As you see, sometimes that doesn't work, and luckily I changed my mind several times. At this point, I'm still working with images that I really like, and I figured that I can use them somehow. These are my favorite magazine cutouts so far, and also these. This was already kind of planned out in my head about how to and where to glue them, but as you see, sometimes I just need more time to think. As you see, it's giving me a hard time sometimes to glue down the pictures. I am using Mod Podge matte, and it's a little bit diluted with water, and I'm covering the image because I want to make sure that I seal them properly for the next step. In case I really mess up with the markers, I want to be able to wipe things off of the images, or maybe I want to be able to paint over the whole thing. And here is maybe the next image where I actually found a quote that would fit with that character. Also, as you see, her legs were hanging off the page, and other images, when they are hanging off, I'm not worried about that right now. I will trim them. So going with color, here we go. An orange car. I have no idea what I was thinking with that one. That will need to come off. And here we go. My favorite page. I found something that I really wanted to put on that one, so I held on for that page. But all of these pictures, I really don't know what else to add on where. And this was the moment when I started freaking out, and I started panicking about the time. I started panicking about not being able to glue down that tissue on the previous page. Then I found the ugliest page right here, and I couldn't figure out how to fix that huge stenciled image. And this is when I really just can't find anything. There you go. and I decided to just give up on the process, and I stopped the timer. And this is where I gave myself a couple minutes of choosing images, looking at the colors, looking at my stash on the floor around me, and trying to find something that would go on most of these pages. This one again I need to fix because the Mod Podge was just not strong enough to hold the cardstock and the napkin down. So I'm using a little extra time and fixing that image, making sure that it goes into the right place, or a place that I actually can work with. See, it takes forever. Still gluing the same image. After this one is finished, finally unsealed, I take a couple of seconds to cool down, and I check the remaining pages and try to get an idea about what to put on them, and trying to find big enough image for that ugly thing in my hand. That's my least favorite page right now. And once I figure out a couple more pages just to make sure that I don't ruin them, then I'm good to go, and I will eventually go back and start my song and start the timer. And I think I have about 5 more minutes to work and the speed, and I'm just going to be slapping on Mod Podge, trying to make sure that everything is attached. And here we go, back on the roll. This one is one of my favorite pages right now. I love the colors. It's hard to glue down again. It's a napkin. That's a napkin from my mom, and it's very hard to glue down on them because of the cardstock behind it. This is a napkin that I got from Lynn. Thank you so much. And I thought this was the ugliest background so far, but now I really love that one. Something simple, a magazine cutout. That looks good. White and black, simple color scheme. Here we go, a crazy wavy line that reminds me of ocean. And so here is an Italian, looks like an Italian coastal village, cut out from a book. An illustration. Here comes a Tim Holtz ephemera, and here goes a purple on the purple. This one is from Regina, a small flower. I don't know what that is. Still searching for ideas. It's a bunny that I got from Almut, and that was a napkin also. Here comes the ugliest of the ugliest, and again, let's make it even more ugly. Stick on the weirdest image. That page is screaming for black gesso. And here comes another profile photo. It actually works with the colors, I think. And time is ticking by. Searching for like 2 or 3 more images, I think. That's too small. That's too big. Not the right color. And perfect butterfly. Let's slap that one on. And that's also a napkin. No, it's a collage paper. That's an Italian collage paper. And I still have a couple of seconds. 10, 9, 8. I'm not gonna count back. I'm making sure that this image is glued down and the timer just went up. That's all. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.